Hey, hello guys. Brian back with an Algorand update here. I've been looking over this algo chart, non-stop here. I look at the charts every single day for hours, every day, not just Algorand, all the coins I cover. But I was looking for a massive volume spike on the 18th when the SEC came out and declared this, called Algorand a security. Okay, on the 18th we had 90 million in volume. Okay, the 20th, actually the 19th, 83 million. The 20th, 97. Then it goes down to 56. You can see the volume there, right? This cursor I'm moving here. You can see the volume there. Okay, which I'll put it back on the 18th, 90 right there. We didn't see any massive. Like back in here, you had 185 million. 212 million, nothing out of the ordinary. Okay, so it doesn't look like no massive sell-off event occurred. All right, if we go, let's go back to the trading view chart now. Now this is algo on the weekly. All right, you can see here what I've been looking for is it looks like this thing could be coming down for a double bottom. All right, now what a double bottom is a W formation. Okay, on the chart, and then that would head up. A double bottom is a bullish formation. Okay, I'm going to show you one here. Okay, this is a double bottom. All right, looks very similar to what we're doing now. You have your first bottom, you have an up push, you have this come down there, then you have your final bottom down here. Okay, let's go back to the algo chart. Looks very familiar, don't it? Look at that one. Then look at algo. Okay, so this thing absolutely looks, very identical to that. Okay, that would be forming a W pattern, a double bottom. All right, number one, that double bottom is extremely bullish. Number two, if we put this on the 4 hour, okay, it obviously looks in here. Whoops, apologize about that. Let me get rid of that. It also looks in here like this is a 5-wave down, okay, which would make sense. Okay, we have our first bottom right over here. Okay, now if this is a 5-wave down, this would be our 1, 2, 3, or fourth wave here, and a fifth and final wave would bring us down to that right around 16 cents. Okay, could actually come down. The actual bottom, very bottom, is right about 16 cents on the dot. Okay, and this is all lining up because Bitcoin itself looks like it is possibly doing an ABC pattern. Okay, coming down out of here. These are trend lines I had drawn on here. Okay, this trend line here was resistance that we bumped into. Let me zoom in here so I can show you guys. Okay, that's resistance we were bumping into numerous times here. That's what that trend line is there. Let me get that off the chart. Okay, and then this was a support line coming up through here, which Bitcoin came and actually, let me get my pointer here. Apologize. There we go. This was former resistance here that it fell down through, came back. Now it's back tested it as resistance, and it got rejected off it pretty hard. This is on the 4 hour chart. I'm expecting Bitcoin to have a bounce here. The RSI is on it. You can see the 4 hour is right down at the bottom. Okay, then if you go up, the higher time frames, the 8 hour RSI is just about to the bottom. But the weekly on Bitcoin is overextended. Okay, it needs a correction. All right, it's getting awful high. Okay, and you can see when it pulls down on a weekly chart, you can have a pretty good drop on the thing. Okay, this move right here for a weekly correction. I apologize. Let me move that out of there. This is a 25% correction. Okay, from this point here right down to here, that's 25%. Okay, if Bitcoin did 25% from this drop, okay, you're talking, there's some people out there saying it's going to come down. It's towards the 23, all right, which would all line up with this Algorand doing this double bottom also, okay. But most of the time, for an ABC pattern, it's 1-to-1 ratio, okay, with the A wave and the C wave, okay. So if this ends up being an ABC, which let me draw this out for you. Whoops. Let me try that again. Sorry about that. Double click that mouse. A. Our B wave would come up here and our C wave would come down here, okay. But if this was a 1-to-1 ratio, we would take our Fibonacci tool, measure that A wave, okay, which would be that, and we would put it on top of the B, which I've been kind of looking towards that 25,000 area, for the past couple weeks. I've had this on my Bitcoin video, but that would bring us down to the 25,852 if this plays out, if that's what it's doing. If it doesn't blast back up through here and just and take off, nobody knows for sure, but the way things are lining up, okay, this 4-hour is obviously at the bottom. Bitcoin, nothing goes down the straight line, okay. Could be could do a 5 wave down inside here. This could take a couple days. It could take a week to play out. It's really hard to say. But the daily RSI, you can see it's rolling over. So it's that Bitcoin has definitely shown a little bit of weakness here. And you can see on the regular RSI down at the bottom, you can see this top here is obviously lower than this second wave up. Okay, so it rolled over pretty early, and it's showing decreasing strength there. So Algorand, this double bottom, that would perfectly make sense for this thing. That would definitely line up with everything that's going on out there. The RSIs on it, looks like Algorand on the daily is reset, but if Bitcoin does drop, expect Algorand to come down. Everything does, okay. For us to get down to that double bottom, would need to come down another 10%, okay. That would get us right down to the bottom, exactly for the double bottom here. So we'll have to watch it and see how it plays out, guys. It looks like right now Algo is setting up for a little bit of a bounce here. That 8 hours about reset, the daily's about reset, and the weekly is almost about reset. So we get that double bottom, we could get a really nice bounce out of Algorand, the way things are lining up, okay. That weekly, that could take till the beginning of next week to finally reset. So things are overall looking all right with this coin. I think a lot of people out there have given up on it, but don't give up yet. So thank you very much. Please hit the like and subscribe button, guys. Have a great day.